What's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to some more Microtopia, our fun little micro ant building factory game. I'm having an absolute blast. We're having a good time here. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to continue on doing things, doing stuff, continuing the factory, hopefully expanding, growing, and making a bigger, better ant empire. So in our last video, we kind of got things set up here. We got some new platforms, all of that fun stuff. And there's a few things that I'm trying to figure out, like, along the way. We're going to try to figure out how to fix. And one of those is actually, we have a ample supply of screws. So I was trying to figure out how we could, mitigate this, how we could fix this a little bit without completely destroying our whole system here. So this guy I have set up to make screws. And I'm sure eventually we're going to get some logic stuff where it's like, if this is full, then close the gate, blah, 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 all that stuff. But we don't have that for now. But what we do have is we actually have, well, I don't think we have it yet, but what we do have is we actually have a timer gate. So a logic trail that lets an ant enter after counting down a time interval. We're gonna try that, and we're gonna put this like on like every 60 seconds an ant can go in here. You know what I mean? We're just gonna put a little high thing like that, and we're gonna let this kind of deplete down, and then we can play with the time and kind of see, like, the rate at which we're using stuff, and kind of go from there. So that's what we're gonna start with. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get rid of, let's see, let's get rid of this. Let's put a gate, a timer from here to there. And then I need to put a counter gate from here to there because we only want one in there. And then what I want to do, enter in seconds. Oh, 60 seconds is max. Okay, perfect. So we'll do that. And then what we're going to have to do there, we're going to put a null trail from there to there, just in case this is open and there's already an ant in here. But that should work. And then that should kind of prevent our screws from overflowing here. And hopefully we can get more plates going as well. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so now our next order of business, Instinct 25, continue progressing through the development tree until you've unlocked the Iron Worker Ant. So let's see where our Iron Worker Ant is at. We've got mining along the new type of trail. We've got a mine colony. New islands will give access to new resources. These might also be found in deposits. However, you need to figure out a way to get digger ants to the new island to mine these resources. Get a digger ant to the new island. Use it to mine 25 pieces of scrap copper and 25 glass shards. Okay. That is all fine and dandy. However, I think we still have things that we need to do here because I feel like I am ahead on the research now and I'm a little bit behind on everything else, production-wise, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, we're working on it, though. We're getting there. So, let's take a look at everything we've got going on. We've got plenty of food coming in. Lots of food coming in. That's not really an issue. We could probably get another ant in here to feed our queen a little bit faster, and then that could increase our max population. However, we also don't have a drone thing set up. So we have the ability to make drones now to send ants to other islands, which we kind of were doing over here just a little bit in order to get some research going. So I'd like to get this going as well and kind of keep bringing things over here because we have a stockpile of scrap there. We have scrap copper. We've got scrap glass. So we've got kind of the different resources. We don't have a lot of food over here. Actually, we have like next to no food over here whatsoever. Yeah, there's like almost no food whatsoever. There's very, very little. Okay, so having a queen over here is going to be a problem. So what that means to me is that we're not going to have a queen on this island. It wouldn't make sense because we wouldn't be able to feed it unless we can plant stuff, which we can't. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get a constant flow of ants coming over here. So we're going to need drone ants to bring over larvae in order to have them come out and do their thing. And then we need to use those larvae to turn them into workers and so on and so forth. Okay. But we also have to make sure we're limiting how much is going on here. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. So this area right here turns our small ants into small worker ants into large worker ants. And then once they're turned into large worker ants, they are sent back on their path over here to do their thing. Now, what I'd like to do is we need to set up, we have this drone thing right here, right? And the drone requires a worker ant and fabric. So what I'm thinking is we need a way to pull off the old large worker ants, send them over here to get upgraded to drones, and then the drones can then start moving some larvae over there. But the only problem with that is we got to do it in a way that's not going to completely... Well, I guess, you know what? If they're old worker ants, they're going to die anyway. So we might as well use them for something else. So there's really no reason not to do that. Absolutely. Let's go for it. Okay. So what is the best way that we can do this? We need to tap into each of these. So let's do... You know what? Let's do this. So we have a cast gate here. So basically how we have things, we have if they're old, they can pass through, and then if they're the right cast. Let's get rid of the cast. Yeah, let's actually let this run. So let's get rid of the cast, so that way any old ant can walk through here. And then we'll split off the workers, the large workers, so that way they can get upgraded, and then we'll send them over to a drone area. Yeah, that's super easy. That's not even a difficult thing to do. So let me go ahead and erase this one and that one. And then we're going to put a null trail from there to there, and then one from there to there. Okay. So if they go through here, boom, they're good. We actually shouldn't even need this one. Yeah, because they're never going to not go that way. Same with this little spot right here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set up another... we're going to set up a gate, a cast gate from here to here. And this is going to be enter if cast is a worker, because we've already filtered out if they're old. So anything that's coming on this thing is old. And then that is going to be our worker. We're going to move this over here. Let me move this guy. Actually, you know, we'll just destroy that one. This is our drone making area. So we'll go ahead and set that up right there. And then this is this being fed from the... Yes, it is being fed from our fabric. So our fabric station's there. And then what we need to do is this is a launch pad and this is a landing pad. So let's actually move these over here. I would put these platforms down, but I don't have a lot of plates right now, so we're not going to do that yet. Okay, so there's that. Now, like I said, we need to take we need to be taking larvae over here to hatch, so that way they can work over here. So we're gonna play with a divider here, and we're gonna see how this works here. So let me go ahead and get an eraser. We're gonna erase this, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a divider in here. So if I grab a divider, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what we'll do. And then what we'll do from there is, hold on a second. Why is there a flag right there? Switch those to null trails. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the, 4 of the dividers. They're going to go to this, this thing right here, which is going to be our larva storage, to drop off larvae there. And then what we're going to do for this one, we're going to have 1 out of every 5 go to another larva storage, which is going to feed this drone area to then take them over. And now we can adjust this. I can always, you know, move these around to depending. We're going to use this to kind of determine how many of our larvae stay here and how many of them go over to another island. So let's grab, you know what, let's grab a plate. Let's do that. And let's grab ourselves a null trail. We're going to go like that. And then we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a a storage. We're going to grab a larva storage and put that right there. We'll grab a hauling trail to go there. We'll grab our null trail back to there and then back onto this. And then that will go back in loop. And by this point, they shouldn't have anything. Now, if for some reason these are full, it'll carry it back over here and drop it back off over there. Yeah, that should work. That should work. So we should at least get 1 every, like I said, 4 or 5 times. Oh, okay. This isn't too bad. We're getting things figured out here. Now we need to place a dispenser from here. So we'll go ahead and place that like right there. So that way they can cruise through here, grab that, and then we'll do a trail there, trail there, trail there, and then trail back. So they can go up here, take off, fly away, go over there, And then they can land here, come back over here, grab another larva, so on and so forth. Yeah, that should work out pretty good. Shouldn't be an issue. What is this? Connected stockpile is empty. Yeah, we already knew that. And then this one, what's this one connected to? What are you connected to? You are connected way over there. Why? That's not empty. Oh, it was this first one that's empty. Okay. Yeah, this first one is empty. You know why? Because none of these flags are reaching these scrap piles anymore. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Here, let's bring these in. Oh my gosh, we must have gone through like a lot of scrap. Yeah, we have gone through. We must have tore through the scrap pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and let things run. We'll see if everything should work here. And then, oh, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and place another trash can too. Do we have? We should have another trash can, right? We're gonna place it right here. I know trash cans aren't. It's just a waste of resources, but it's, yeah. I think at this point it's fine. And then here is our, yeah, look at that timer gate. Oh, that's working great. You know, I think we actually have too many ants in here. Well, you know what? No, I think these just all happen to fill up at the same time. Because like I said, each one of these takes 4. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I just realized that's not gonna work, because they're gonna pass through this and they're just gonna throw away whatever they get. Oh, this trash can's not gonna work here. Okay, let's get rid of the trash can for now. Hopefully with this timer gate, we won't have the issue of the screws anymore. Now, to further increase production of this, it would be good to probably put a carry gate. Say, like, if you're carrying a scrap thing, you can enter, but if you're not, then you can't. So that way they wouldn't go this way every single time. But for now, I think we're okay. But I know that's a problem that we could probably fix with some more logic, you know, kind of get those going. But I think we're okay for now. Oh no, our ant never went on a thing. That's not great. Oh look, our first little drone ant is gonna go out and do its thing. Yay! Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go over here. So something we could use over here, we could use an upgrade thing. So we need this combiner. So we need some plates and some screws. So we're gonna have to set up a little bit. We need to set up a little bit of automation over here. Automation. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and set this up. Let me grab. We don't have any plates. That's right. I should have known that. Okay, so let's see. Trails. Let's go ahead and use this spot right here, and let's kind of get something set up. So we don't need anything super robust and super huge. All we need is smelting, screws, plates. We need like the basics. So just a little bit of the basics, not a ton, just a little bit. So we're gonna have to start off with just smelters because we don't have any smelting materials here. So let's just go ahead and we're gonna have to set up our gates. Oh, I really don't like not having the plates in the foundations because it kind of makes things a little bit messier, but it will have to be fine. Now this area, actually, I am gonna set this up with some carry gates as well. So actually I decided to kind of keep this one simple. I was going to put everything in one line, the smelters, the fabricators, all that stuff, but I think it's just overcomplicating it, and I don't think I have the need to do that here. So we're just going to go ahead and make a nice, simple little line like this. Basically the same thing. We have our counter gate letting 1 in. We have our end gate here, which basically says, hey, stop counting here. So that should work just fine. And then we'll grab ourselves a stockpile. We'll put that right there. I'm going to have to put in a hauling thing from here to here. So that way that will go into there. And then we're going to have to put a dispenser in from there to there. Let's go ahead and grab a hauling gate as well. We'll add that from there to there. So that way they'll grab that. And then we can mark the target as that one. And that is that all the scrap that they have? That might be all the scrap that they can get. There's some scrap hiding back in there. Oh, there we go. All right, so they can grab some more scrap there. Perfect. So I have my divider gate here, basically going between this little loop here and this little loop here. So we're just going to take, I had this set to 2. We'll take 2 off of this one here, send them over this way, and then the rest can go over here and still grab some glass, because there's actually quite a few resources over here still too. So I think that'll work. I think we have everything set up there. That will allow us to get some iron processed. And then once we get iron processed, we can go ahead and get plates and other things going, because that's what we're going to need for... we're going to need the combiner. So that way, once these small worker ants get old, we can combine them into larger worker ants and we can sustain life and have more ants over here. but we can only do so much with what we got. So how are things looking over here? Okay, so how's our larva? We have 2 larvae over here. It looks like we could use another ant on this path. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another ant on this path here. Let's take one off of... Well, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's take one off of this path right here, because this path is the path of new workers. So let's just grab a... we'll just grab a counter gate. Throw a counter gate here to that. And then we'll just count this one to... Let's put 3 on there. That way we can get production going a little bit quicker here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're at max population too. So we need to hit stage 5. Stage 5 will increase our max population. Yeah, so... Oh no! Our queen's gonna stop producing. Okay, yeah, we gotta keep the feed. Feed them! Let's see, where's this one connected? Where's this one connected to? Oh my gosh. That food right there is full. It's kind of crazy. So you know what? I have an idea here. I don't know why I've never done this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go like this, and like this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in, hold on, let's put you over here. Okay. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna throw a divider gate from there to there. Get rid of that line. Move this one. Whoops. Move this over here to this. Put you over here. Now, there'll be one feeding from here and from here. So that way we have a split. So they're pulling from both of those. And then, you know what? I think they're actually probably faster too. Yeah, see, now we're pulling from both of these instead of just one. That right there is actually a handy little thing. That little split gate right there. Especially if you only have 2. All right, let's see how things are going over here. Oh, look at that! Our little friends are doing their thing. We've already got some over here, crafting up some smelted things. That's fantastic. So the next thing is the workshop. So we have enough for our smelting now. So we'll go ahead and get a smelter out here. Now I actually need 2 of these, but we'll just have to. Well, there's one. Actually, we're probably gonna get 2 here pretty quick. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to try to balance the plates and screws a little bit better than what we did before. So what we're going to start with is I'm actually start with the divider. And I'm going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to bring 2 of them to this area and then 1 to the other one. You know what? That's not going to work. I'm still going to need this stuff here. Okay, so there's my little system for this area. Nothing super crazy. Basically, what we have we have it dividing. So 2 ants carrying these will go here first. So this will hopefully get, because this screws only take 1 iron to make, and plates take 4. So I didn't quite do like a 1-to-1 ratio. So if I wanted to have 1 plate for every 1 screw, I'd have to do 4 of these and then 1 of those. Because we definitely need more screws and we need more plates. But that should give us a decent little distribution there. And then also we have we have the 2 storages, things like that. So that should work. We're gonna have to start making a line here. We're actually gonna have to make like a main route, so that way we can distribute these a little bit better. Because this divider system right here isn't really the best thing for us to be doing. So we're going to go ahead and do that too. We're going to just get that fixed up here. So that'll be our main route for now. Actually, hold on a second. We actually there's a main route. What is the main trail? Oh, it takes the gold. I don't even know what the gold thing is. I haven't got that point yet. So there's going to be a little main trail right there. Now we need to decide what's the most important thing that we need to be supplying first. Normally it's food, but we don't have food here. I guess it'd probably be scrap, even though... Do we have any more, like, regular scrap over here? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have some way over here. That might be priority number 1, actually. That's a really, really long way over here, but you know what? I think this is going to be our priority number 1. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. So what we'll do is we will set... Oh, this is a really long ways, but... Once we get the combiner made, we can kind of get things fixed up here a little bit. There's still scrap going on over here. So let's grab our counter gate. So we're going to have the first one. That will be for iron. This will be for copper. This will be for glass. This will be for smelting. This one will be for forging. I think that'll work. And then we can go ahead and get rid of... We'll just slide this over here because I don't think we're going to need it, but you never know. Okay, so let's get a null trail. This one, like I said, is... Oh my gosh, this is so far away. That is that is a long walk. Oh, that ant's going to be half dead before it even gets there. Okay, so there's that one. This one is going to be for copper, which is going to be over there. This one's going to be for glass, which is over here. This one's going to be for smelting. This one's going to be for forging. All right, now the trick with these is let's put 2 on there. How's that going to work? Because if we want to upgrade a small worker to a larger worker, we actually need 2 small workers. So we actually need a couple more over there. We need to have like, we almost need 4. I would say 3, but yeah, we'll just do 3. Okay, we'll do 3 there. We'll do 2. Actually, let's just do 1, 1, 2, and 2. Now, the problem with these is our gate system here. Anytime these ants are in this gate, like that ant right there is not being counted to this gate over here. So we have the potential to double up because if all ants are loaded in these gates, it's going to say, hey, there's nothing over there, but then they're all going to walk back on the path and stuff. So you have the potential to have double the ants in these areas with this gate system, but that's okay with me. We'll be all right. And then our glass. Oh my gosh, the glass is almost out too. That's crazy. I mean, I guess we can grab copper while we're over here too. All right, we'll see how that works. You know, these old drones, it says they can be turned into resources. I don't know though. So let's see, we have a recycler here, a building that can recycle ants into raw materials. It is advisable to only use ants at the end of their lifespan for this purpose. I feel like a drone could probably be useful there. Also, we don't have enough inventor points, which actually, that reminds me that we don't have inventors set up whatsoever. So that's not super great because inventors require 2 worker ants, which would be ideal to pull them from here. The only problem is I don't know if we're getting enough worker ants fast enough. Oh, look, our max population went up to 100. Heck yes. So I guess we could probably pull more because we have the possibility, because like we have old workers over here that are not being used for anything. We have old workers over here that are not being used for anything. Actually, let's do this. Let's use these old workers from here and here, and we'll utilize those to be inventors. So we'll hook into here. We already have the old enter here. If not carrying any material, you know what? I almost feel like the trash can would be better here. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. So if not carrying any material, because they shouldn't really be carrying any material because they should be dropping off here. And then this one says if they're this form, but all I need to do, because then if they're not, they go this way. So I grab another a cast gate, go from here to there, and if they are a worker, so they're obviously not one of those, so then they're a worker, then go this way. Actually, I don't know if that needs to be like this. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can do the exact same thing. We could do the same thing over here, but you know what? We'll go ahead and just set up another thing right here because it's literally right there. Okay, so there we go. We can pull old workers from here, bring them over here, pull old workers from here, bring them over here, and you know what? If they're carrying anything, they're just going to toss it. Don't care. And then this is going to make inventor ants. So then from there, we're going to need a little bit here. We're going to need something. We're going to need, I don't think we're going to need that many, to be honest. So we'll grab an inventor pad and place one there and there. We'll place 2 of them. I don't think we'll ever probably have to, but just in case we do. And then we're going to go ahead and grab this, like this. And we'll grab a food or a dispenser from here to there. We'll assign that to our food storage right there. And then what we'll do is we will actually pull one ant off of... We'll pull one ant off of our food production over here. We'll throw a gate. So this will just be one singular ant going onto that trail to feed those ants. And you know what? Actually, I only want it if it's a worker. I want it if it's a large worker too. So we'll throw a cast gate in here. And then if it's not, it'll just go back on the trail. Gate is looping on itself. I did this wrong. Let me redo this. Okay, that should work. So we have our one ant has to go here. If it's not a worker, then it will go through here and back onto the main trail. And then we had to put an end counter gate here, so that way it won't count this, but it'll still count over here. It should. All right, let's see how this works. We'll see if this works. Also, actually, you know what? If they're carrying anything, it's fine, because they're carrying food, which can be delivered to these guys anyways, so that will work out. Oh my gosh, look at that. Our first old worker's already on his way. Any other old workers ready to go? Yeah, I don't see any other old workers right now, unfortunately. Uh-oh, this didn't work. No, this did not work. Okay, hold on a second. Wrong, incorrect. Okay, so we need to go cast gate first. And then counter gate. Okay, that's what we need to do. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, perfect. Oh, we have enough plates now. So let's go ahead and let's get an upgrade in here. See if we have all these little dead ants in here. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna hook all of these 4 into a one like reprocessing thing. And then once we get enough, we'll probably put one over here by itself, because like I feel like the ants, before they even get over here, like their lives are already cut in half. So not super great, but the first one, we're gonna hit the main areas first. So, ooh, we actually already have ants chilling. We already have them looping. Okay, that's actually kind of good. That's actually really good. But that doesn't change anything. Let's get a combiner down first. So we're gonna actually place it like that. And then what we'll go ahead and do is we'll pull we'll pull from here, 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 and here. All of the old little ants, get them combined, throw them back on the main loop so they can loop around again. I think we can increase our numbers a little bit here too, because if we have this many ants walking in circles, we could have more per trail now. So let's go ahead and let's set up, let's set up this one to start with here. Yeah, we'll start with this one because it's basically the same system every single time. So we've got old, we've got small ant, and then that's it. Old and small ants. That's it. I don't care. Anything else, we'll just, like I said, trash can. Trash cans are just the way to go, I think. I think for now, at this point, boom, there's that. This will turn into combine into workers, and then the workers will go, boom, right back into that trail there, and then get sent back into wherever they need to go. Perfect. Yes. Okay, and then, oh, shoot. What does a trash can take? 4 plates? Oh my gosh. We might have to wait for that to happen. Now, ideally, actually, you know what? If we just do this, if I put that there shouldn't be anything going in here. There shouldn't be. And then like for this one, like this is empty. It can well, I can say except scrap. We'll put an old gate right here too. Is this one empty yet? No, it's not quite. You know what? Let's do this. Let's put it right here. And then we'll put the old gate right here. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to put that right there, just in case they're old workers, they can go back to work. All right, there's our gates set up. So old ants should be able to go through and get upgraded into the larger worker ants and thus extended lifetimes. Now, like I said, we have enough ants in here circling around. We could probably do something else with them, or we could do more with them. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's change the target from this one to this one, because this is going to be the main one over here. And then I guess let's go ahead and increase the amount of how many ants do we have doing regular scrap duty? We only have 3. Let's go up to 6 on that. All right, that should work out pretty good there. And then we'll go ahead and wait for plates. We'll go ahead and I'm going to get a trash can plate first. We'll put a trash can plate in right here just to make sure that there's no backup here. And then once we get the trash can plate, we'll go ahead and get another system set up all the way over here. It's a long ways over here. So that way these can be upgraded to workers, large workers as well. Because see, these are all old. They can all be upgraded. And then we have more ants chilling over there, not taking all of these. Oh, we got our research now. Okay. So we could get let's see. Well, we could get a facility, an upgrade workshop that is capable of producing goods that require 2 different types of materials. Or we could get the recycler, a building that can recycle ants into raw resources. It's advisable to only use ants at the end of their lifespan for this purpose. So we could use that and turn the drones into something. I don't know what they turn into. You know, let's get it. Let's try it. Let's see. We'll throw them on here because the drones. Now, the drones are going to be kind of hit or miss, honestly. Oh, what is that? Is that copper? I think that's copper. I think that's smelted copper, which, you know what I just realized is we could actually get copper and glass smelting over here, and then we could be bringing it back. We could be sending these guys back with something. Why are we not doing that? Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm missing out on all of this possibilities. And, oh, our max population just went, we can now go to max population of 150. We were at 100 just a second ago. That's why we're at 99, because we were bouncing between 100 and 99. Oh, that's super cool. Oh my gosh, we got all kinds of fun things to do. But that's going to end this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things. We're on the, what is this? The desert island now, I think. And I believe the next island we can actually unlock is the floral island scanner. So it'll unlock another floral island, which I'm going to guess that's going to get into the replacement kind of phase of our islands here. So obviously this island does have a finite amount of resources. We can only do so much here. And we're going to have to move to other islands. And you can get more queens and send to other islands. However, we don't want to send a queen over to a desert island because there's no food there. You know what I mean? There's nothing here. So we have to supplement this island with another island. Yeah, that's the thing. So floral island is going to be important, especially hitting it before we run out of resources. But we have quite a few resources. We still have plenty of scrap here. We got scrap kind of dotted throughout. We got scrap over here. We have things that we can mine. So we have stone here. We've got iron here. Actually, I wonder if that recycler thing is a stone thing or not. I don't know. We'll have to see. But thanks again for coming out. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.